Welcome back to Chronicles on the Focus, the podcast where we dive deep into the fascinating world of food, culture, and everything in between. I'm your host, Bob, and joining me as always is the wonderful Alice.
Hi everyone, ready to slurp up some knowledge about ramen?
Absolutely, Alice. Today we're exploring the history and evolution of this beloved Japanese noodle dish. It's much more than just instant noodles, folks.
Exactly. Ramen has a rich history and cultural significance in Japan, and it's fascinating how it evolved from its Chinese origins to become the global phenomenon it is today.
You know, Alice, did you know that ramen wasn't always called ramen?
Really? What was it called? Ramen sounds pretty straightforward.
Well, it started as shina soba, which literally translates to Chinese noodles. Can you imagine ordering Chinese noodles in a Japanese restaurant today?
It's quite a mouthful, isn't it? It does make sense considering its origins in Chinese cuisine, but it's interesting how it transitioned to the more familiar ramen.
And that transition isn't just about the name. It's about how the dish itself evolved over time, adapting to Japanese tastes and preferences.
Yes, it's fascinating to see how ramen became uniquely Japanese. The broth, the noodles, the toppings, they all tell a story of cultural exchange and culinary innovation.
And let's not forget the impact of instant ramen. It's a whole other chapter in the ramen saga, and it's impossible to overstate how much it democratized this dish, making it accessible to everyone.
Absolutely. Momofuku Ando, the inventor of instant ramen, changed the way we eat. It's almost hard to imagine a world without those little packets of noodle. Why goodness.
So true. But even with instant ramen's popularity, there's still something special about enjoying a bowl of freshly made ramen at a ramenya, a specialist ramen shop.
Oh, yes. The difference in flavor and texture is amazing. There's a real art to making ramen from scratch, and those ramenyas are where you find the real connoisseurs.
And that brings us to another fascinating aspect of ramen, the regional variations. From Hokkaido's miso ramen to Kyushu's tonkatsu ramen, each region has its unique take on this beloved dish.
It's a culinary adventure just exploring the different ramen styles. You could spend a lifetime trying them all and still find new favorites.
That's the beauty of ramen, Alice. It's a dish that constantly evolves and adapts, while still retaining its core essence.
And it's a dish that brings people together. From street stalls to fancy restaurants, ramen is a universal language of deliciousness.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Alice. So next time you find yourself craving a warm and comforting bowl of ramen, remember the rich history and cultural tapestry woven into each slurp.
And don't forget to explore the different varieties. You might just discover your new favorite ramen.
Thanks for joining us on this delicious journey through the world of ramen, everyone.
Until next time, happy slurping.